Hi guys! Welcome to our channel, which was created especially for you to help you make your final decision before you move. In today's video, we're gonna talk about pros and cons of moving to DC. You will sure find our videos useful someday, so please subscribe, push the like button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell not to miss our videos. Everyone knows that Washington DC is our nation's capital, and that is it's where you can visit some of the world's most famous monuments and memorials. But there are a few little known facts about DC that many people would be surprised by. Keep on watching to learn more. Big thanks to our partner Moving-Me.com for providing information for this video. Moving-Me.com is not only a review platform and a big catalog of moving companies, but it also provides bunches of useful moving guides and tips for its visitors. Washington, D.C., formerly the District of Columbia, and also known as DC or Washington, is located on the Potomac River, bordering Maryland and Virginia. D.C. also has several islands in the Potomac, such as Theodore Roosevelt Island, which has a number of walking trails and is often visited by locals. You can also check out Kingsman Island, a man-made island in the Anacostia River, which is the site of a popular bluegrass festival each summer. So, what are the pros of living in DC? 1. Big city. It is hard to describe how it is like to live in a big city. Sure, you may have watched TV shows where characters comment on living in big cities, or you may have even visited one for a week or two. But nothing compares to truly living in one. The biggest and usually the most surprising benefit of living in the big city is that nobody cares that you exist. Why is this even an advantage? Simple. Only when no one cares about who you do, you really have the necessary clean slate to make something of yourself. When you live in a small community, everyone knows how you are and what you are up to. 2. Diversity. While no city is as diverse as NYC, Washington doesn't fall far behind it. Here you will find people from pretty much all walks of life, from poor to rich, from foreign to native. Everyone coexists. There is a cultural mixed pot. You will easily find restaurants from every cuisine imaginable. You will easily make friends with people from different countries and heritages. Truly, if you want to open your views and truly see how many diverse people there are in the US, consider moving to Washington, D.C. 3. Opportunities. The biggest reason why moving to Washington, D.C. is a good idea are the opportunities. From numerous universities that you can find in the DC area to numerous job opportunities. If you're young and hardworking, Washington, D.C. will be the place for you. Even if you're a bit older and are considering opening a high-tech business, go to Washington. There are few places in the world where you will find such a rich pool of job seekers who are willing and ready to help your business grow. Just keep in mind that the competition in Washington, D.C. is fierce. There is a little room for error, so you best bring your A game. 4. Sports. The sports scene is among the top activities of things to enjoy in Washington. With major teams in almost every sport, you will always have many options for enjoying a game with family and friends. The district is home to the Nationals, who won the World Series in 2018, beating the Houston Astros and becoming the MLB champions. The district is also home to the NHL team, the Washington Capitals, who won the famous Stanley Cup in 2018.
The DC fans have been waiting to hear since 1974. The Washington Capitals are the 2018 Stanley Cup champions.
The NBA team, the Wizards, and the NFL Redskins also call Washington, D.C. their home. 5. Leisure activities. DC is a hub for millions of tourists each year. The unique history paired with the beautiful scenery attracts visitors from near and far. There is always something going on. Weekends are filled with festivals, exhibitions, fairs, concerts, and a myriad of other events. Plus, the entrance to national museums is free. Anyone can have a great experience visiting interesting and engaging exhibits year-round. Furthermore, the central position of the city is extremely suitable for residents to enjoy weekend getaways. Options include nearby Virginia wineries, Delaware's spectacular beaches, or Baltimore's impressive aquarium. The list of entertainment options is endless. There is no excuse for being bored when you live in Washington, D.C. 6. Restaurants. As far as the restaurant scene goes, the district offers cuisines from all over the world. Some of the best pizza places, Ethiopian, Mediterranean, Thai, Japanese, Balkan, and Vietnamese places can be found in Washington, D.C. From the classiest restaurants, there are also hundreds of local food trucks that wander the town. It would take you years to taste all that D.C. has to offer. If you never had a chance to try a different cuisine, then this is definitely it. Explore and indulge in some yummy meals. 7. Climate. Location near the East Coast, with closeness to the ocean, significantly influences the climate. Summers are hot with plenty of sunshine, and the peak temperatures can reach an average high of 31 Celsius in July. Spring and autumn are relatively less humid and pleasant. January is the coldest with an average low reaching -2 Celsius. Snowfall is common during the winter months and reaches 15 degrees. In Washington, D.C., you get to enjoy all seasons and mild climate. Recommended months to visit the nation's capital are spring and fall, from March to May and September to November. Here are some interesting facts about Washington, D.C. 1. 2 American presidents kept alligators at the White House. Do you think this is true? It's true! Both Herbert Hoover and John Quincy Adams had pet alligators in the White House. 2. DC's metro is not popular among people. True or false? That's false. DC's metro is the second busiest subway system in the US, beat out only by New York City, which has an average weekday ridership of over 9 million people. 3. All roads in the city lead to the Capitol building. True or false? True. The Capitol building is a dividing center for all the quadrants of the city, so all roads actually do lead there. And now, the cons of living in DC. 1. It's crowded. If you like crowds, this isn't such a bad thing, and in comparison to other cities, DC really isn't that crowded at all. However, it can definitely get pretty hectic at times, especially when riding the metro. You can definitely expect to rub elbows with a few people, literally. 2. It's expensive. The cost of living in Washington, D.C. is ridiculous. A study by the Washington Post showed that the average rent for a one-bedroom apartment in DC is $2,000. In lots of other places in the country, you could rent a huge house for that price. 3. Traffic. Nobody likes sitting in traffic, but if you live in DC, it's something that you'll have to get used to. DC is one of the 10 most congested cities in the country, which means that it's not the worst when it comes to traffic, but it certainly isn't the best either. Fortunately, however, the metro provides a great alternative to driving. 4. Tourists. Tourists are everywhere in DC. Everywhere. While it can be a sense of pride knowing that you live in a city that everyone else wants to visit, it can often be annoying. Tourists take up space on sidewalks and streets and often get in the way of locals who are just trying to go about their daily business. That's all for today. Thanks for your watching, and let us know in the comments below what you want to see in our new videos. And don't forget to share this video with your family and friends. Stay safe and good luck with your next move.